Yeah, so we are back in the story missions in Mission 7, Episode 2, kind of at night. Stuff that happened in between, well, I think I left it down here. And then, since then, drove the train back over to the iron mine, which has got, some more stuff, and these are kind of, there's already a lot more there as well. That's almost ready for another train load. Connected the copper kind of comes back down here. It's not connected yet. The coal is also here. We've got to connect these things up. But it's time for a little dawn raid, because these guys are over here and we don't want them to be. So I think we've got medium worms, which is like 3 grenades or whatever. Can I... Is it a medium worm? It is a medium worm. Whatever. That'll be fine. Mostly, I don't actually want to be shooting the worm. I didn't want to be wasting bullets on the worm, because I don't have weapon damage 2 yet. I don't think. I do not have weapon damage 2. Even weapon damage. Yeah, I think weapon damage 1 is waiting on the copper that this train has, and that is also on me. But yeah, there's another wagon here which I'll grab. But this is actually, this rail is destroyed, whereas I can't actually damage rail myself. So this is probably a good point to apologize to the green flag and rewrite kind of most of the plot. Because yeah, I mentioned last time there were a couple of things I weren't happy about with the text in the plot of here's a corporation that needs to be rescued but is making terrible decisions and making things more difficult, and arbitrariness and margins and stuff like that. So yeah, let's introduce this other plot that I've kind of invented for myself that I'm going to run because I think it feels better for me. And we'll kind of start back with where the mission started, somewhere up here. Maybe it was this bit of cliffs, whatever. You start over here in a bit of a car. There's a train that's about to go past, and the text I'm imagining getting here now is hi. This is a bit sudden and quite unusual. This is not the normal way of doing things, but we need you to kill this locomotive without destroying the wagons or the rails. Grab the cargo, drive the train back to the base, and we'll explain the rest of kind of what's going on when you get here. So you do that. You drive, there's this little train chase thing around here, which is fine because it's. There isn't, the mission won't let you destroy the tracks, and so you get this quite dramatic train chase thing, but the text as written I don't think motivates why we can't destroy the track. So that's one of the things we're gonna address in a moment. So yeah, this is like a barricade here. You grab the train. I mean, you could do that anywhere else, actually. Somewhere you get the train. Destroy the locomotive, drive the train back to the base, which is down here, which is currently not having stuff, but whatever, we'll address that in a moment after I've done the rest of the plot thing. And yeah, you pull up to the station, start unloading the stuff that the pirates had in this train, and what I'm imagining here as the dialogue is something to the effect of, yeah, this ore is weird. We're getting kind of the same energy readings we saw from the pirate centrifuges, which is weird. Yeah, we noticed the ore was going weird. At about the same point we realized there were pirates in the area. The previous engineer, who we'll call the electrometallurgist, had kind of figured out roughly some ways of being able to mine this stuff, and so the mines we've got here, and also, am I standing next to one? I'm kind of not. I kind of walked away for a bit, but not really. Yeah, this stuff are what the previous engineer, the electrometallurgist, had set up, and they're kind of weird because that was what they'd managed to figure out in order to mine this ore that was weird, but it's still not great. I'm not going to be able to put any more mining drills down because the ore is still weird and I don't know how it works. Burner mining drills still work but aren't great. But yeah, this, even once we get this ore out, it's still weird to work with, which is why the recipes are expensive. So there's a couple of parts to, identical gameplay, we're just reimagining some of the text. first of all, got to secure the area and get everything else back online, as you do. The second part is, because this ore is more expensive, it's just weird to work with. The recipes are expensive. It's more difficult to mine in ways that we don't yet understand. We need. Is this one even? That one's not even connected. This one should be like. I should add that. I haven't actually checked whether or not all these mining drills fit yet. I'll have to do that when I get down there. Whatever. This area became a bigger deal once we noticed, like, the pirates stepped up their presence. The previous engineer, the electrometallurgist, got killed by a pirate train, and so we called in the original engineer, as in the engineer of all the other story missions. Let's go connect this up. Where does it actually connect to? Oh, it goes over there, I'm sure. Yeah, and so, they've called in the big guns now, because we need to figure out, how this all works. But also, we need to rescue this area, and the idea for figuring out how this all works is we're intercepting these pirate trains for examples of how pirates are processing this ore, which is also why we don't want to destroy the railroads. Like, we are eventually going to go and push the pirates out of this area, but there's not immediately, but there's a longer term deal of, we need to figure out what the deal is with this weird ore that we can't normally mine, and that's giving us expensive recipes, because if, we don't know whether the pirates are using this weird ore to make the centrifuges, and that's why the energy signatures match, or whether it's something the centrifuges are deliberately or accidentally doing to the ore, which is why the energy signatures match, or whether it's just all a coincidence. But it's weird, and we kind of need to figure this out, because this has larger strategical implications. Either the pirates are making more centrifuges, or that's not even the worst case. The worst case is if the pirates have some weapon that can make ore weird in a way that makes it difficult to mine, and recipes being expensive. So even though these patches are not particularly big, and also who knows whether or not this plot I'm inventing now works when you get into the rest of this stuff, but whatever, we'll deal with that later. We'll need to push the space zone, sure. This particular area is still of significant strategic interest because the ore is going weird, and so that's basically the plot I'm going to run with. The ore is going weird. You can't mine it normally. You can put burner miners on it because they're kind of okay. Once the electrometallurgist has put electric mining drills on it, we can't do that anymore because they did. Oh, this is all full. Nice. You can beacon and module it, which is still not great, but it's a way of getting something done. Oh, did I lose one of those there, or was that never a thing? I could probably fit another one in here. Whatever. And then capture pirate trains without disrupting pirate infrastructure, because we need more examples of how pirates are processing this ore, so we can figure out how to process this ore, and then actually do, deal with stuff properly. So that's gonna be the plot that I am imagining, and that's why actually how many mines do I have here? 20. So I've got 20 coal miners there. I've got the other 9 there. That's a whole belt of coal, whereas iron I have less than half a belt. And so even if there's something about, previous plot text of we can't justify any kind of mining drill investment, okay, can I at least move the drills around so that I can have a better balance of coal to iron? Whereas if we're going, electrometallurgist did weird stuff with weird iron, that's a much better reason why the biters are coming? Sure. I wonder where. Can I see where? Over here. Sure. Oh yeah, I moved some of those guns around because I figured they probably wouldn't be attacking from the bottom, and they kind of haven't, so that's fine. That's why we can't move any of these drills. That's why stuff is weird. That's why, and it's not even that. I'm gonna go to the iron. Sure. And this is, yeah, this is less about the pirates haven't learned their lessons in center locomotive, because if we actually want to disrupt the pirates, we'd actually just destroy their trains and the rail. We don't want to do that. We want to capture pirate goods to study the ore and the weird things they're making with it, so we can figure out how to do this ourselves. Okay, so we're going to go back there, we're going to do another thing. We're probably not going to shoot it this time, we're probably going to do plan the ambush. Yeah, I mean, that was sure. Full cargo. Yeah, there's some guys there, because the thing is, even yeah, the worms attacking also don't attack the rail, but damage the rail, but whatever. Can I make... Yeah, let's have some of those. I've already got wagons, sure. Okay. So this is going to get us a lot of iron. Can we have some of the stuff moved around, please? Yeah, I probably want to do these trains differently, but you know, whatever. Is my inventory is full. Yeah, I can probably do, because I don't want to accidentally fill up the train and have it take off while I'm standing out here. I'd much rather ride the train back to the base. Give me these things. That's probably enough for now. Yeah, let's go back to the base. Yeah, this whole schedule is going to need to be reorganized, because the iron outpost has space for 4 wagons, but is only attempting to fill up 2. Actually, I should have put more burner miners down while I was there. Whatever. The copper mine one only has space for 2. So those schedules are not going to be good. But also, all of this area I'm probably going to reorganize in a bit anyway. Is this going to be... Am I going to be happy having this thing take off? Let's just also set this to manual for a moment. Because we've got to plug some of the rest of this stuff in. I did have some of this stuff. Yeah, so I moved some iron around, did another run of iron, so we've got a bunch of cogs here. These guys also need to get going again. These guys should probably produce... Yeah, so one of the reasons that I want to be reorganizing this stuff is so there isn't quite so much of a delay between all the stuff coming off the train, wandering over here, getting sorted out here, filtering back through here. All of that is a thing I would rather do differently. But the first thing... Actually, I have no idea whether or not the train that's going through here is on a timer that will just lose the game if it goes past and I'm not there. So let's try and do this somewhat quickly, I guess. I kind of want to put this back. Is this going to work? Probably there, and then like one of these guys like that. Not got the grenades. Is that going to work? That's probably going to work. Yeah, because I've got all of this stuff. I kind of want bullets as well, but I don't want them to just keep going. I just want to, I don't want to fill up chests of these things. I just want them to just do some amount of stuff. But most of all, wanted these guys to limit, and then we got to get this stuff out. This one can go past, it can actually go from here, can't it? That'll work fine. And then these things, how's this gonna... Oh, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so now we've automated green science again, which is cool. I don't know what I want to do with all of this stuff. Looks like we've got green science going again. Yeah, sure. I do need more copper. You go to the copper mine. Yeah, these... I think I actually want to just do passenger prison here. I need to reorganize a lot of stuff before I can have these properly automated. Also, I've got another train in my inventory, so I could do something about that. But let's grab... Yeah, you guys just keep making some amount of ammunition. Okay, you guys can come with me. Do I have 2 inserters? Is not going to be enough for what I want to do next. 34 is going to be fine. Do I have a couple of boxes? Yes. Because the other thing that I have now that I want is grenades. How is the power grid? Because I actually haven't bumped those at all. But I figure here is going to be a decent place to build some grenades. Let's get some, actually we can get some fish after we've started making grenades. Yeah. So now they're getting to work. And we'll automate that a little better okay, we can automate that a little better now, because I was kind of hoping there'd be fish I could collect. And then there wasn't, so that was a bit of a shame. Yeah, in here. Is that all? Yeah, it is. Cool. So we can turn a bunch of the stuff into grenades. Is stronger explosives on the list? Okay, stronger explosives is on the list now, because we've got some bases that have medium worms. This is also just taking coal away from the power grid, which is probably fine. You know, whatever. We can do that. Cool. So now we've got that little, not quite handcrafted grenade setup, but we've got some kind of bad automation of grenades. We've got a lot of fish. I did handcraft. Yeah, so I've got the signals on the stuff that I want to be intercepting the train that I want to intercept, which, like, I'm presuming I want to intercept, but I actually have no idea. Over here, there's probably, yeah, you've got like 1,000 of this stuff. Come back here now, because yeah, this stuff is getting stuff done. Let's. I don't have coal. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, this is the fluid one, isn't it? Oh, interesting. So these guys don't even balance stuff between the 2 lanes. That's interesting. You know, other reasons why I will be rearranging that thing. So the train's kind of coming, but it's mostly fine. You guys can have that. That should keep you busy for a while. Yeah, whatever. We will manually fudge that around in a bit. Let's go. Can I actually go over here? Okay, so I can go over here, which is going to be kind of the play. Yeah, this whole thing just going at the rate of like this many stack filter inserters is also a thing that's like not super, but this at least should eventually give us some copper down here. This is fine. Oh, was that was the train I was supposed to intercept. I guess now we find out whether or not I lose the game if it goes past. So yeah, cool. What we're going to do though is we're going to go like this. So this, like, I don't know which this looks like. I mean, I drove up here, so, and then the other train was going the other way, but it looks like this is bi-directional track into a pretty normal rail spine. So this thing here will still let trains path either way, but actually, is there space? There's only just space there, but also are these chain signals? It's a chain signal, and this one is also no. Okay, so let's move this out a bit further. Yeah, because the idea is I don't want to be chasing trains. It's kind of annoying. It's not great, but if I do some nonsense like this, actually the train's going to stop over here. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Sure, you guys can do this kind of business. Because I don't want to disrupt the pirate infrastructure. I want the pirates to continue processing stuff, because the entire point is we want to capture the ore to figure out why it's weird. But now this thing, what are they? Physical 1530. Impact 1560, yeah. This, because like my shotgun is not going to be doing much damage to this thing at all. I don't really want to spend yeah, this is like 4 shotgun rounds to do 1 hit point of damage, or to do 3 hit points of damage. I don't really want to spend 1,000 shotgun rounds shooting that thing. Damage 2 will help. The stronger explosives will help, because I can probably find a range. I want to find a range. Yeah, okay, so here I can hit the train, the locomotive, but not the signal and not the wagon, so that's cool. But also this is still not doing a huge amount of damage, and it's still got 15-30% resistance, so I think I'd rather get the explosive damage done. Is that true? No, I still want to finish this, and then we'll go into explosive damage, because this will also let yellow bullet turrets kill medium biters. And yeah, it's time to go push this base. Definitely time to go push that base. So we'll just leave that train there. We've kind of caught it. We haven't like properly caught it yet, but you know, enough-ish. Let's go down here. What's that? Might go and poke that in a bit and see about that as well. Oh, interesting. This is the entire map width, isn't it? Okay, so we hit a thing. It's probably fine. Where is the train? There's the train. Go and get coal. Which is also not going to work because it's only loading 2 wagons, but whatever. Yeah, so this is the full width of the map. All of these bases, if I get stronger explosives and bullet damage too, we'll be able to push them fine. Same with these ones. And then the interesting strategic thing about this is so far away it kind of doesn't matter. This water means that anything on the bottom side I just don't care about. Then I've actually got, yeah, water separating these 2 bits of the map, which is fine, and enough forest through here that I probably won't need to worry about my pollution too much. Like there'll be this thing if these guys, like I might have to defend this space against these guys. These 2 are small enough to go away. There's a lot of trees through here. These can all go. Cool, enough talking. Let's go and actually stomp on some dudes. Yeah, so destroyed railroad, even though it's kind of invincible, but like the point is I don't want to be destroying it. I want to be keeping that stuff alive. Only 21 grenades, that's a bit of a thing. But also projectile damage 2 is going to finish, so... Oh, you guys were also shelling my turrets. That's mildly inconvenient. Let's put you over there. And we hopefully can get in here and run out of grenades. That's cool. So that's a cool trick. Do I want to... Yeah, let's try and turret push this one. So we've taken out some of those bases, which is fine. Gonna have to get more. I mean, the grenades are just here, so let's just go back. We'll just go and get those grenades and then come back and do it again. So yeah, the security thing I'm less concerned about at this point. I might also be in the situation of not actually producing enough coal to be making the amount of grenades I am, and also keeping the power grid running. So whatever, that's also a thing I'll deal with later. Where is my train? Manually managing the train. Go and get me some more iron. Yeah, I could also just do that with inactivity, but I think we've got to rearrange enough of that stuff that it's a bigger deal. And now we still don't have stronger explosives, but whatever. We've still got a bunch of fish. We've got a lot more grenades now, so we can. I don't think we have to try and, because that medium worm is in a position where if I try and turret push the medium worm, or if I try and turret push these nests, then the turrets are going to shoot the medium worm first, which is just like not what I want. So I have these things back here. There we go. Then, yeah, they'll provide some amount of cover to me while I'm getting shot at, which is fine. And same thing here. We're going to put... I guess we can snipe one of these things. But yeah, there's also a medium worm, so we'll just grenade this nest. It's fine. This is normal. Yeah, cool. Base defended. Where is my train? Go back here. Okay. So what do we even want to do next? Oh yeah, I wanted to get stronger explosives so that I can take... Do I even want that now? Okay, this is... You're sure that doesn't go there, whatever. I mean, I've got bots as well, which is going to let me help me rebuild things. Train is nowhere near, so I can just drive over this stuff for the moment. Yeah, this is... You know, other reasons why I want to kind of sort this situation out. Do I have more of these? I have 12 more of these things. Have put no thought into whether or not that's the thing I actually want to do. Let's get another 100 steel, sure. Let's get... So these guys aren't great because cogs... Cogs are... Yeah, I am going to need a lot of stuff just poured into cogs, so I'm kind of okay with that. Weapon damage 1 2, which is fine. Bullet speed shooting 2, actually, with train stuff, that's going to be kind of useful. Just also, how am I putting... Oh, I guess when I swiped backwards and forwards, I put plate in there. You know, whatever. Okay, sure. You have whatever, and then I've also got some of the stuff here. And yeah, I'm also kind of shying away from using the green ammo. I don't want to use it yet because I would rather get... Like, I don't want to use it on things that aren't... Oh, is that box unlimited? Wow, that would have been a problem. That would have sunk so much iron. Yeah, I want... You just have to make a bunch more of these. Where is Roboport? Roboport's over here. You guys can help me. Like, you can just deal with those for me. I don't want to bother spending these repair packs myself, but you can have, you know, some of those. You got 4 turrets as well, sure. How many bots do I have? I have 20 construction bots. That will be somewhat useful for reorganizing stuff. This base is also going to get annoyed soon. Do I do that before or after? There's a stone mine up there, which is not entirely surprising. And then there's some terrible pump jacks over here. Okay, I'm probably going to get that as a quest item fairly soon. What even do I want to do next? Should we go and take out that train? Because there is... Yeah, there's a train stuck here, which interestingly I can't see on the radar, I guess because it's not one of my trains. You know what? Bots can deal with that, and then I'm just going to get the ones from here, and like, we'll be fine. Yeah, you I guess go to... Do I run a... do I want to... I don't want to reorganize this first. What I want to do first is actually we'll get this, and then we'll make, yeah, a bunch more burner miners, because that's going to be a thing. Like, I don't even know what I want to do with all of the stone. I don't know if I wanted to keep it or not. But we are going to take this train down to the iron mine. Yeah, cool, sure. Because we want to put more burner miners on it. Oh, there was a piece of thing here, wasn't there? Yeah, and then these boxes are just full. Okay, sure. Yeah, that'd be why I'm putting so much pollution on the map and polluting these guys. If they attack from this direction, what do I actually have? Basically nothing. Interesting. I have a couple more. I can speed mod those things as well. I've got a couple more prod mods that I mean, do I just put these in a lab? Who knows? There's nothing super high value there at all. Do I have... Yeah, I can have a couple more boxes. Okay. You just wait here for a moment. Okay, because the thing that struck me is... Oh, did I bring... I did not bring coal. This is unfortunate. Okay. The thing that struck me is... all of this is less than half a belt. So... what I would really like to do is, you know, we'll do that, is something like... Do I actually have the inserters for this one? And the answer to that is no. Can I make the inserters of this? Also no. Okay, well, other than the fact that I don't have the stuff I want, something like this, but then instead of this kind of stuff, which is going to make that all kind of difficult to deal with, there's so little iron coming out of this that I can just basically go splitter, splitter, splitter. Is that going to work? That's not going to work. It's not going to fit. This one needs to come this way and then split a bit. But I don't even mind if, like, these boxes aren't loading evenly because there's so little ore coming out anyway. How do I get... yeah. So that's going to do something like that. I think to kind of get this even-ish, we're going to do that, and then just like not worry about, yeah, because all this is, yeah, it's a mess. Things are going to continue to be a mess. Because I got more of these things. Yeah, I mean, continuing to fuel these is also going to be a mess, especially as I kind of don't have the things I need. Yeah, I did not bring the coal with me. Maybe we'd go to the coal and then come back here. But we're going to see if we can get some more mining on this, and it's not going to be very good, but whatever. It's still going to be some mining, you know, somewhat increase. We've got another 10 of these, so we'll just slap these around the place, whatever. Yeah, the pollution is now worse. Actually, how's the power grid? Power grid's okay, which is good. And yeah, so now we're putting stuff in all 4 carriages, which is nice. I need to come back with more inserters to do that better, but whatever. Let's go and get some coal. Am I doing this for all of them? Maybe, maybe not. I've got a red over here, yeah, I need to, yeah, I'm really polluting that base now. Oh, but I'm also going over to the coal. So, I can probably just jump out as this thing is heading to the coal. The train is going to stay at the coal station because neither of these two are full, and kind of here's where I want to get out. Because we're going to go kill this base. Do I also take the coal box? Resources are still kind of scarce. It's kind of useful. Like, expensive mode, difficult mining, free stuff. That's always nice. And I also have better explosive grenades now as well, so we can just get in here and do this kind of stuff. Get in there, throw these things out. And that wasn't all of it. One more. Actually, if I get... There we go, we can actually deal with both those worms as well. What's... Oh, there's not actually much left at all now. Except it's a medium worm, but I don't actually want to be... Okay, I guess I'm putting bullets into that after all. Sure. Are those the 5 towers taking damage? Yes. Standing in the acid, it's fine. Okay. I guess the train that's here can now just go back... Have I got... Oh, and also didn't check for coal logs, never mind. Let's not get hit by this train as it goes past. Checking the minimap is cool. Is this a coal log? No. How are these guys doing? And should I be... I'm not concerned about that at all, because these guys have also just run out of... What am I doing with the car? These guys have just run out of iron, so we'll just go. You know, you guys keep going, give me these. That's a lot of grenades. And yeah, am I going to rebuild? No, I'm still not going to rebuild that yet. What am I short on? I'm short on iron. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know from this capacity how much of this I'm actually getting past this, or okay, these two assemblers. I mean, this guy's still, yeah, this is empty. I guess because I'm also, yeah, we're just blocked on. I mean, we're blocked on many things. I don't really mind being blocked on multiple things because, actually, while you're doing that, go to the copper. I probably need to, I need to set up multiple trains here. There's a lot more stuff to do. I've still got accumulators in my inventory. You guys are probably the ones that are going to get the most value out of that. And then these guys won't fit there. Do I want to put them here? I don't know where I want to put these things. I want to put them somewhere. Whatever. That one's still in a bad place. Oh, there's a signal there, that's why. Okay. Cool, so that's going to do, you know, a thing, fine, whatever. Yeah, this is going to keep me going for a while. And like the other reason why I'm thinking about reorganizing all of this is this is a lot of stack inserters that aren't doing necessarily a great job. How much of this is, yeah, I'm going to take all of this because I want to take it to the iron depot, and I also wanted a couple more fast inserters because, and actually I wanted longhand inserters as well. I don't have any of those things. Yeah, one more inserter. Cool. I guess we're stopping the green science. Do I have no iron on me, so I can't give these guys more copper. What did I want? I wanted fast inserters, for which I require actually more chips. So, where's the train? Actually, I just noticed the car is down here on the map as well, and I don't really want to wander off without it doing a thing. Should I build a different train? Maybe. I mean, I've got stuff for a train here. I think we are just going to go and build a different train. I do have engines, and I do not have the cogs yet, but I can just start making me. You can go Riverside Base, and then also copper. Full, empty. Yeah, go and do that. Because, yeah, down here I had some kind of flex assemblers that were just getting random stuff done, and these flex assemblers probably go encoded with this stuff. That's more of that than you need. You need actually more pipes, which is not an intermediate I'm boxing at the moment. That's going to be not enough. I mean, I actually need more pipe, which I've got. I guess that's what we're going to use these guys for. That's a lot more iron than I needed. Okay, sure. Let's take this to the grenades, because, you know, grenades. Okay, those guys are all full, whatever. We'll then go back. I thought there was an iron train here. Is it at the coal? Oh, the other one is already at the coal. Sure, okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, you'll do that fairly quickly. Do I even... if I've pushed this base, and I'm now just polluting up here because that's where my trees are, what I really want... I don't really want to be doing this with steel boxes. Steel is kind of expensive in expensive mode, and I kind of don't have the inserters for it, but what I want, say, here? Is it going to fit here? It's actually going to fit pretty well. I might want to put more power grid there. I'm trying to figure out where I put a coal buffer. I think it's going to be here. We're going to go... Right. Going to get rid of all of this stuff. Because these guys can just keep mining now, because the bases they were previously polluting don't exist anymore, because I made some friends. Is this... yeah, no, I can't actually have a second row out until I've got... I need cliff explosives to be able to put the second layer of boxes in, but this is still... like, this is still a pretty decent coal buffer that I'm going to be pretty happy about. Let's like not disconnect the mining is a good call. Do I have... no, I don't have... okay, fine. I guess we do this the other way, and we just go like that. So now we're gonna be mining coal perpetually. We're gonna get a lot of coal out. Maybe we need the coal for plastic because expensive mode plastic is still a thing. There should be a train here which should come back to the base because it should have a lot of stuff. There was another train. Do these guys have? You do. Can I have? No, because chips, which was also the thing I need. And I'm pretty sure the train, actually both, I've got 2 trains at the moment. The other one is just sitting over here collecting stuff, for which I actually need this insertion capacity bonus thing. Cool, you can just keep doing this. Are these... None of those chests are limited, yeah. Sure, whatever. Give me some of this. Because you guys want to do this, like, now. Thanks. Do you want to be manual? Do I just want to leave you there for a while? Maybe? Yeah, the way all the various resources are blocking each other is also one of the reasons why I want to, like, just, you know, get that done differently. You guys need to be down here. What am I actually using these chips for now? I'm just using for science. The thing is, actually, I should probably tear down a decent chunk of the science, because this many assemblers for the amount of mining I'm doing is this guy empty? Yeah, it's just going to... I am never going to build up any kind of stash. I'm just going to have to complete all the science I want to do and then let the stashes build up, which is not superb. Yeah, because I kind of wanted I want another locomotive. For that I need, I mean, I guess, sure, 2 of these can go in here. I guess we're going to, oh yeah, these were the things that I was, yeah. Then do I have, I've got kind of 12 of those, okay, sure. Yeah, I wanted to go and fuel the other burner miners, that's actually going to be a thing. But we're going to leave some of this over here, like so. I think the other train already left, didn't it? Cool, sure. Yeah, and it is, yeah, it's a mission about destroying a train, isn't it? It's a mission about destroying the train that's here. They're just kind of chilling next to my wagon, which is keeping us stuck. But, like, other than that, it's fine. We can go down here. I want to fuel... I mean, I've also got the long-head inserters, because I think I can do a nasty coal supply thing with the long-head inserters. What do I even want next? Do I want the bullet shooting speed? Do I want... I think I just want to cache stuff. I've already got both locomotive, I've got the railway, I've got the car, I've got the stack inserted capacity bonus, so I don't think I need logistics 2 for anything other than red belt, which is maybe. I think I just want to proceed with the mission and kind of see what turns up next. Okay, give me this thing back, so that you can go, oh yeah, I did want fast inserters, but I could not build fast inserters, so, you know, good times. Have I at least, yeah, let's do at least this. Okay, so now the highest priority one will have, no, that was already the highest priority one, yeah. So the boxes that are least likely to get stuff get the slow inserters, which is fine, and then over here, I wanted to do a thing where, can I figure out, sometimes, but all the wall is in the way, which is also a thing I'm okay with just, like, making worse, because, like, maybe the mod spawns some particular attacks, but maybe I just don't have to worry about defending this at all, because the idea is if I do this, and then I power these guys, actually this one could be here, then I can have some boxes here, and the inserters I don't have. Cool, I guess I'm doing this with more long head inserters then, because I've got long head inserters. there we go. I've now automated the fuel supply for the burner miners, for some of the burner miners. Some of them are still bad. These two are still bad, and then I think we're going to do... These guys actually never got automated. They never actually got fueled. You know, concessions you make when there's only one guy who knows how to put the mining drills in a place that actually works with the mines you've got, and then you have to kind of make do with everything else. There, I can go here, and then this is just going to be like another one that I'm like, whatever. Okay, so if I do this, and then I put these back, and then I can have like a gun turret here, and give it some ammo, and then if I don't grenade the things, but actually power them, then I can have another thing here, and this is all, yeah, this is all pleasant disaster, isn't it? Yeah, so these, nope, not there. Yeah, so now I'm automatically fueling the burner miners, which are adding to the amount of mining I'm doing, which is cool. I've got this train, which is doing a bunch of stuff. Let's ride this back to base, because it's probably about time. Where's the other train out here? Is probably also just slow, because I'm actually running these down though, which is not surprising, because that's, you know, that's the amount of stuff that I've got. Like, the mining is just slow. Don't have to nearly have to worry about this space, but not really. Nearly have to worry about this space actually. Okay, sure. Yeah. This, oh yeah, this coal is just also just done, isn't it? Sure. And I actually need coal next, so let's send you back to the coal. This train was my... okay, it was just standing too far away from it. And there's another train there that I just ran in front of. It's fine. Yeah, so research has stopped. These guys... I could speed module those if I really wanted to. I could have also put these in mining drills, kind of whatever. Is the power grid? Yeah, power grid is still okay. Yeah, because this box is not going to fill up until this box fills up, which I'm kind of okay with. Yeah, sure. What? Actually, should we work towards mining productivity? That's probably a thing worth doing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do next. And then we can get prod mods and make our own modules. We've got like 80, which is not a huge amount, but I think, yeah. Let's put this thing on the hotbar. Let's set up the rest of these again. These things, I'm not standing on rail tracks, I'm nowhere near standing on rail tracks, good. Do I want, yeah, okay, so let's have pipes here, but not really underground pipes. Sure. Okay, so let's see if I can run out of coal, so that's a cool trick. Not getting any more steel. Which is also a thing I'm going to be fine with. How much of this have I... okay, so some amount of this is kind of leaking through, which is fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. All that's decent enough. Everything is kind of slow. It's slow in ways that I'm mostly okay with. Let's go and kill a train. This base is soon going to be a problem, but not yet. This one actually looks like it's going to be the next deal. I still haven't checked out what that is. Or, I mean, this is almost certainly a stone mine, but you know, whatever. What's iron mine? 1.5 million on an iron mine. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. We'll get around to that at some point. This is actually going to be a large source of pollution, and then we need to deal with all of these bases. Sure, but let's... yeah, this is the sad little train that's going to struggle with stuff. My shotgun currently does 12 times 5 plus 1 physical, and this thing has 15 physical armor, so yeah, that's just not going to be a thing. We're just going to have to figure out, find this range again that hits, yeah, there we go. I don't want to hit the wagon, I do want to hit the locomotive, so we're going to do this. I've got the other locomotive on me, which is fine. I mean, the nice setup about this is that wagon and those signals can also just stay there, and then any other pirate locomotive that wants to use this rail line is still also just stuck. We got a problem. The wagons, we can try to detonate it by force. There's a risk of damaging the cargo, maybe. There's a smuggler, which is interesting. Yeah, this is one of the dangers of trying to invent a bunch of plot at the beginning of a mission to resolve some of the plot issues without actually knowing what else happens. Is that maybe the smuggler just works on fine because there's already pirates. They're doing strange ore things. The smuggler's quite possibly getting, yeah. I possess many qualities as expected of a simple smuggler. This is, I mean, they had to get the centrifuges from wherever they made them to wherever they was going else some other way. I mean, pirates possibly have a space force. Maybe, sure, we'll see where it goes. Why? I don't know why I'm, cooperating with the smuggler. Oh hey, I think this is the place I was looking at going anyway. I think I'd spotted... Looks like we don't have much choice. I mean... I think this is actually another good spot where my tentative retroactive, replotting of this entire thing works a whole lot better than hey, we just need to steal the stuff, because what's actually on this train. Things that are on this train are iron and copper ore. Just a moment. Yeah, we're fine. Things that... I'm going to be back here again, aren't I? Yeah, let's just go push this place quickly. Things that are on that train are currently just, there's some ore, and that's just, why didn't I not select... Come on. Press the right buttons. There we go. That's much better. Not particularly competently done, but whatever. Yeah, if this was just normal ore on a train, I don't think I'd care. This is just, we can already just mine this. However, because this is weird ore that the pirates have somehow processed themselves, it's actually important that I recover this particular ore so we can figure out what the pirates are doing to this ore and how they're processing and all that kind of stuff. Transport pirate wagons to the smuggler. So I've kind of got two ways I can build this. It looks like I have no idea where this goes. It looks like we're probably going down here and through here and up there and then see what that is. Sure. Cannot open enemy structures. Sure, okay. This track still exists. This wagon, yeah. As much as we said we don't want to interrupt pirate operations because we want to capture their goods, this wagon is still going to block everything that tries to use this train or this piece of rail. So whatever. We're not being super helpful, but we are at least. We've got some weird ore, and actually, let's get rid of. Give it all of those. Yeah, we've got 3 wagons of weird ore that should these ones go? Nah, maybe not yet. These ones, I mean, they're going to continue to attack me, aren't they? As long as they don't attack, I'm kind of fine with it or whatever. Yeah, we've got these 3 wagons worth of weird ore. Yeah, apparently someone else. Oh, I don't have. Sure, I can just make. Sure, whatever. Happen to have all the things on me that I needed. yeah, we've got some wagons of weird ore that the pirates have mined, which is, you know, useful and necessary, and we'll take them to this other smuggler guy who might also know something else about the weird ore if they've worked with the pirates and their weird ore before. So that'll be helpful. Yeah, need to rebuild a bunch of this stuff. Even though, I mean, the tech's kind of going. Didn't I have a train down here that I had? No, I sent it to the coal. I didn't remember whether it had coal or iron on it, and it has kind of both. But those are both full. So yeah, we'll go down here. We'll take this off copper because we've already got. Let's do this slightly differently. Let's send it there for 40 seconds. Then, isn't there a way to? I'm sure there's a way to. Yeah, here we go. We'll do that. Am I out of? I'm kind of out of the way. Yeah, I think we're gonna call the episode here. We've now got this train, which is gonna put coal in. So it's gonna go to coal first. It's gonna wait for 40 seconds. It's gonna put some coal in the front two carriages, because that's all that's set up. It's then going to go to the iron mine, which is going to fill the entire train, even though it's like this is also kind of bad, and we'll fix this differently in a bit. I just don't want that one, because the iron mine is going to put ore in all 4 carriages, except the first 2 are going to be more full, which is going to be more of a problem. But yeah, we've got some speed module stuff. We've put in the efficiency beacons we have. We've automated some burner miners around the outside of the weird ore. We're doing a bit of science. I don't even know what we need yet, but we are at least now caching all of the inserters and belts we need, and we might soon get around to be caching ships, which is cool. And yeah, I think next time we're gonna go talk to the smuggler. We're going to unlock these pirate wagons. We're going to figure out if the smuggler knows anything about the weird ore, which isn't like actually in the text, but I'm inventing it, but whatever. Do I have? I don't even have. I've only got 10 fuel. I wonder if I can find some coal rocks. Might do that in between as well. Because I've still got the car. I can still just drive around and find more stuff. But yeah, some progress. Yeah, still trying to figure out what the deal is with these pirates. Eventually we'll go and kill them, or at least, blow up all their stuff. But for the moment we just need to, continue to obtain samples of their weird ore, and then try and figure out what's going on, whether or not they're making more centrifuges, or whether they're making the ore weird, or, all of this non-story stuff that I'm making up because I want to. So yeah, good times.